Today I'm going to be showing you all the best weapons in the game. Now I have sat and mastered and tested every weapon. Only one I didn't get to master was the Dustlander sword because I didn't master it through the quest line. But as we start off, I can tell you that melee is pretty irrelevant unless you're playing on easy. And if you're playing on easy, like any difficulty 1 through 6, you can pretty much take your pick on the melee weapon, but let's still get into the best ones. So it would probably be the pickaxe converted into the longsword for the range, or the stun baton because it does have the ability to stun, and the heavy attack would be used frequently, which would give you a little bit extra life back. Both of those are pretty decent. Overall, if you're playing on a harder difficulty, anywhere 6 to 9, or if you cranked up boss difficulty to all 10s for customization of all 10s, melee is pretty irrelevant. So let's get into the pistol. The best one is definitely the Magnum. Now, dual Magnums is really nice once you get that dual SMG perk. Now, personally, the perks I run don't include the dual SMG. I do like to put it on for fun sometimes. This is what I like to run, but occasionally I will put on the dual SMGs and pistols. And with the dual pistols, the Magnum is really good, but it holds its own when it is only 1 versus 2. The other one that is pretty good is the MDI 39. This is really nice when you're low on ammo and you just need to fire off a couple quick shots. Because it does have homing, you don't even have to land the headshots or anything. You can just dump as many shots as you can without getting hit. And those shots will find their target and they will hit hard for a pistol. Versus every other pistol besides the hand cannon, the 6 guns will hit the second hardest. Now we're only comparing level 3 weapons that have their abilities unlocked as well, just FYI. I do want to note right here, for the beginning half of your playthrough, if you're playing on boss difficulty or maybe the one under it, the 1921 Johnson SMG really does shine for how much damage it does. And when you're a little bit more limited on your ammo and you're more concerned about your ammo, this can do immense damage. But it's crazy how no recoil the Tech Z10 SMG has. Like, it literally has no recoil. So when you snap to somebody's head and you dump the clip, every one of those bullets is landing. Now, it has one downside, which is also part of its upside. It's a catch-22. Bullet will either do every single time fire, electricity, or bleeding. So, if you get that fire, you shoot somebody really close to you, you will get lit on fire as well. If you have the electricity or the bleeding, you're not going to get affected. But that fire will temporarily halt you and you will have to hit B to recover and then roll back to get more distance between you and your enemies. Ideally, when using this, do not fight. If you want to stay away basically from shooting at one roll distance whenever possible. But we're looking at one main factor throughout all these weapons: time to kill. And the time to kill on the Tech Z10 SMG, 9 out of 10 times it wins. Now, the Johnson, it is really good with 3 to 5 bursts, and it can do immense damage. Per bullet, the Johnson SMG does the most damage, but this is more for like boss difficulty. It does blow up cars, which is really nice. Like in the beginning of the game, you're going to use cars to get a lot of your kills. So I would recommend this as a potential versus the Tech SMG if you're fighting on a hard difficulty in the beginning of the game. But overall, the Tech Z10 does come out on top. Next up, we have the rifle. Now, I did basically the entire half of my first playthrough with the burst rifle, and it is really nice. It hits really hard. It is great for that ammo conserve, but we're going to talk about two weapons because the MDI 77 auto rifle, you need to complete all the chopper challenges, so I do recommend doing that. But the K8 Krukovich, or I'm not going to pronounce that, AR, this weapon has basically no recoil as well. It's kind of like the tech in the manner that when you aim at the head and you hold down the trigger, it just stays there. So that's pretty awesome, and it comes with a cool perk. As your kill streak with this weapon increases, your cooldown on your takedown decreases. Keep in mind though, for everyone that you kill, it's only like 20. Now, 20 is still pretty significant. I generally run the perk, so I'm not too concerned with that. But on time to kill, the MDI 77 auto rifle actually beats out the K8 Krukovich AR, even when the K8 is landing all headshots and the MDI 77 is landing mostly body shots and a couple of headshots. And they kind of come out even with the MDI lands all body shots. So the MDI 77 does win the best rifle. The rifle has a random chance of firing a homing projectile for added damage and accuracy. Within every clip, you're probably firing off like at least 6 homing rifles. And those homing bullets really hurt. Like, that's where it picks up. If it didn't have those homing projectiles, then it'd be the K8 all the way. But because now I'm going to get into this. Yes, the .585 is a one-shot kill, but it has to reload. And for the AR, definitely taking the MDI 77. But you can, once this is maxed out, just shoot a dude in the head, even on boss difficulty, as long as it's not a boss and it's just one of the armored dudes, the specialist. Yeah, you can kill him. But let's get into the shotguns. Most of these shotguns are absolutely trash, to be honest. I didn't even upgrade this. We're not going to talk about the Dustlander shotgun. I could just buy that right now. But no, that's not the one. Personally, I do like the Stagecoach. I'm going to talk about the problems with a bunch of the other shotguns and why I actually chose the Stagecoach shotgun as the best shotgun. So the police shotgun, it's not bad. It does do damage. It's just not killing too much. You're not really pushing them back too much. This pushes back a little bit. Trying to get the right ones. The sword off is really nice, but you have to be really close. Then it has the same problem as the tech because it sets people on fire, which sets you on fire. So if you're playing on easy, yeah, you can have some fun with the sword off. If you're playing on hard, this is probably going to cause you more problems than good. Now, I wish the MDI 50 tac shotgun actually could land consistently both headshots. And if you can consistently, you can. It's just immensely hard to do. If you are that couple of people that can actually consistently make both shots on this shotgun be headshots, then yeah, the MDI 50 tac shotgun would probably be the shotgun for you. For most people, what you would want to do is you would aim at the upper chest and you would get one chest shot and one headshot. And even at close range, this gun right here, it doesn't matter the range. Even on boss difficulty, on armored enemies, as long as they're anywhere not basically the point where you would almost want to take out a sniper rifle to hit them, you're going to delete one full bar. So if they're armored, full armor, you'll delete one full armor bar. Second shot kills them. So this gun is just so immensely powerful, and the reload really isn't that bad. Like, you can just start picking dudes off with this shotgun. That's so much damage. But if you're not a fan of the reload, then I would probably say try out the tech and try out the police shotgun and try out the ultimate. They all got their own pluses and minuses, and see which one you like best. But I just love the outright damage of the Stagecoach shotgun. And it does have a pretty cool ability. Like if you hit an armor dude, sometimes it will just send the dude flying into the sky, and to me that's pretty cool. Next up, all the way, is the RPG launcher. This, you're supposed to be able to control the flight of the projectile by aiming the rectile, but I can't seem to actually get the guiding shit to actually work. Doesn't really matter though, because even if it did work, would still be taking the RPG. With it unlocked, you fire 3 RPGs for every 1 RPG. You can blow up so much shit with 1 RPG. Like when you got that 4 or 5 notoriety and you got like 6 vehicles, 3 vehicles coming in at once, aim in the center, everybody's dead. This RPG is just too beast to even consider either of the other ones. Now, you can spam the idle launcher as well, but it just doesn't compare to how quickly you can take out what you want to take out with the RPG. Now, lastly, for the special, we're just going to completely pass over the MDI 68 focus rifle. It doesn't stack up against the Togo 13 sniper rifle. Personally, I'm a sniper. I like quick shotting. I drift in COD. Now, I like the Toga 13 sniper rifle, but the Thrustbuster is pretty much an instant kill on so many dudes, and with the aim assist, you can constantly, quickly land your shots with the Thrustbuster. So this is going to be up to you. Are you a sniper, or do you want to have fun launching people up into the air? And that is all the best weapons once they hit tier 3 upgrades and have their abilities unlocked. I hope that helps.